frogs, and we're going to assign audio to them. And what that looks like for my scene is when you tap on a frog, he ribbits. I have it set to play once, and depending on your audio, maybe you want this to play infinitely, maybe you want to delay. I don't, but we'll get into that a little bit more later. So we're going to assign, so we have the brown frog. He has note F assigned him. Let's get the pink frog. And we are going to assign him D2. So I downloaded all these WAV files off the web, and while you can certainly use them, I would recommend using an MP3. WAV files are just larger file sizes. There are sometimes reasons to use them, but for Aero, we can use an MP3. While it does lose a little bit of the sound quality, I don't think you're going to notice too much of a difference for this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Audacity, which is a free program. I'm going to open, let's do d2.wav, open, file, export with it selected, file, export as MP3. I'm going to put my quality down to medium, and then save. So now in Aero, I'm going to tap my pink frog, trigger, tap, action, play audio, select file, D2, open, and now we can preview that. And as the user taps, you'll get the little ribbits coming out. All right, so next what I want to do, well, I'm going to assign all these frogs their own notes to play. I want to have an ambient sound in the background. So I downloaded nature noises. Go back into Audacity, we can do file, open, nature noise, open. Okay. So a couple things we can do. We can export this single clip. What is this, like 2 seconds? The single clip into Aero to play, or we can also stack them like that, so we have a longer loop. It's up to you how you want to do this. I'm just going to export that 2-second clip. And then I have two kind of like placeholder objects. I'm gonna make them invisible later on, but just while I'm setting up the scene, I need to see them. So the trigger is start, the action, play audio, background sound, yep. I'm going to select file, nature, noise, open. I'm also going to make it an ambient sound, and then I'm going to press infinite. So when I go into preview, it'll continue to loop, and I can still tap on my frogs. But I also want to create like a cricket chirping in the background. So what we do here, or what we can do, is go to File, Open, and I have Cricut 1, 2, and 3. Actually, let's just open up 1. So this is what Cricut 1 sounds like. Okay, and then we can go Import, Audio. So now I have all of them in the same Audacity file. But what I want to do is have them all on the same timeline, essentially. So I can grab and drag it here, grab, drag it here. We can get rid of these. And now it will play. So cool, I have all of those there, but I want it to sound a little bit more natural. What I'm gonna do, maybe bring this out, maybe zoom out just a little bit more. And I'll just Command C, Command V, and stack these and just kind of play with how it might sound. Command C, Command V. Maybe we'll move this one here. Maybe we'll give a little bit more space between them. Make this about that long. Okay, cool. That sounds pretty good to me. So we'll go File, Export. So we'll call that Crickets All. Save. And that's background sound. These are the chirps. Making the trigger when the scene starts. Play audio. Selecting that file, open, and then we're going to play infinite, ambient sound. Cool. And then I can hide these. So when you get into the scene, all you see is the frogs. So I'm gonna go ahead and assign the rest of, like, export the MP3s for the rest of the frogs, and then finalize my scene. Okay, so everything is assigned. Now we can go in and preview. And I'm actually going to turn the volume down on my nature. And same with my crickets. Let's go, that's fine. Something like that. Cool. So now you have, well, I have a little frog symphony. Yeah, there's the basics of setting up your audio with Aero. Cool.